with Jambo, and I'm just going to go over a bit of loose leash walking and take you on a step further. So if you remember from last time, we're starting off with the lead here in our centre, in this hand, the opposite hand to where the dog is, and the lead is coming down in the shape of a J. And initially what we're going to do is we're either going to use a clicker or our marker word to just mark and reward in this position. So, Jambo, are we ready? Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. I'll take a little step. Yes. Good boy. I'm going to take another step. Notice I'm facing Jambo and stepping backwards. Yes. Good boy. So I'm not actually asking him to do anything, but he's just following me. Yes. Good boy. And one more. Yes. Good boy. Now once you've got that, and your dog's doing really well and they're following you and the leash is nice and loose, then you can try turning round. So, Jambo, sit. Again, face the dog, take a step away, but turn so that you're at the side. Yes. Good boy. And do that. You want to do it not just several times, you want to do it hundreds of times. Okay. Yes, good boy. And as you notice, Jambo's actually coming round into my side because he's very used to doing it. So, to take it on from there, we did a step forward, both facing in the same direction. Yes, and that's all I want you to do initially, just that one step, and reward and reward and reward. You can then build on that, so we'll do 2 steps. Yes, remember to mark and reward. So now, once you've done 2 steps, go back to 1 step, then do 2 steps, repeat, 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 and then take it on to 3 steps. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. And as you can see, not only is the leash staying slack, but Jambo's being very attentive towards me, which obviously you want that attention as well. That's really good. And Jambo's a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you're a very good boy. Okay, so once you've done that, what you can do is add in a little bit more criteria, and in this case it would be more steps. But don't just keep adding in more steps. You want to reward them often. So if you take it up to 5 steps, then to 10 steps, well then come back to 5 steps, then go back to 10 steps, so that they don't know how many steps they've got to do to get rewarded for. And remember to reward often. If you can reward every 3 seconds, that would be excellent. Obviously if you're taking more steps, it might be slightly more than that, but try and reward as often as you can. So let's just show you that. 1, 2, 3, yes. Good boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Good boy. 1, 2. Yes. Good boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Good boy. So you get the idea that your dog becomes very attentive. Now, once you've added in more steps, what you can do is add in a slightly different criteria, and that would be changes of direction. But when you're doing this, take down the number of steps. Don't increase the criteria in every way, i.e. don't add in more steps and changes of direction. Add in one thing at a time. So for changes of direction, we could do this. Yes, good boy. We could do this. Yes, good boy. And we just dropped the trees. So I'll give him a second to pick that up. Okay. You got that, Jambo? You done? Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. And once you've got that, Yes, good boy. Jambo, close. Yes, good boy. Once you've got that, then a nice thing to do is to reward them when they're sitting down and paying you attention. So you might have found Jambo does keep sitting, but with your dogs, as they're just learning, they may still stand, which is absolutely fine when they're just learning. But an extra criteria could be that you take a couple of steps, you stop, and basically you wait until they sit before you reward them. Yes, good boy. So I wouldn't reward standing. I'm not going to take too many steps though, because I've introduced the new criteria that I want him to sit. Yes, good boy. And as soon as he sits, I mark and reward. And that basically is how to teach loose leash walking and how to teach attention. Good boy. Yes. So sometimes I'll just mark and reward for that eye contact, the fact that Jambo is paying me so much attention. And make sure that when you go out on a walk, you do the same. Don't just go marching along. Jambo, Jambo, here, what's this? There you go. He's smelling his reward. Don't just go marching along, not paying any attention. Reward them when they're walking nicely. Good boy. Jambo, sit. Jambo, close. Yes, good boy. So make sure that you keep giving them lots of rewards. You know, don't just do it at home when they're training. You've got to do it all the time. All right. So lots and lots of rewards for nice walking on that leash. And that is how you get a dog that doesn't pull. Now I'd like to talk to you just a little bit about collars. Obviously if your dog pulls, they could damage their neck. So a harness could be the way to go. If you've got a dog that is a puller, it would be very beneficial to buy them a harness and to use that while you're doing your loose leash training. What you don't want to do is have a dog that's choking himself through pulling. So you can get harnesses that fasten at the back here and at the front. For the purpose of loose leash walking, I actually prefer the front fastening harnesses, but make sure that you don't get one that interferes with the dog's gait, that they're able to walk properly without any restriction. Okay, and as for collars, I always go for a flat collar.